Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna like spin around really fast because I'm trying to like make the game break. We'll see how it goes. So I should probably mention that obviously it's been a little while since I've played. I have no idea how it's going to work. It's finally more stable. That's good. I'm a little hesitant to in terms of like how it's going to react to my current computer because I just put this thing together like 2 days ago and I just installed Windows earlier today. Is this the new PC or the old one? This is the new one. Okay, so we're just going to skip past the dialogue here. Yeah, I didn't want to play this again until I had my new computer set up, so I was curious. I'm curious how it's going to go. It looks nice, and it seems to be moving around pretty dang fast, so that's a good sign. Okay, now we already had this conversation. We already had this conversation with Artemis, so I'm just going to kind of zip through it. Luckily, all the dialogue options are illusions of choice. Yeah, all of these dialogue options lead to the exact same thing. I kind of hate that in games, that it's like, I love the idea of being able to choose, like, option 1 versus 2, but the problem is, like, it always just loops back on itself without, like, changing anything. Half the time it doesn't even change the dialogue. Like, don't even give me a choice to respond if they're gonna say the same thing no matter what. I don't know. Okay. So next up, I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, right, I got distracted. Well, I guess let's go for the humming sax. I guess that is directly beneath me. Hi. Wow. This really is so much faster now. I will give that credit. Turning the blur amount for streaming is a good idea. I already turned it down to 70. I wanted a little bit of it because games do actually look better with a smidge of blur. But not like substantial amounts. Okay, so we've got some magnetized ferrite. That might be worth going for. Yeah, this, let's see, a little bit much blur still. Okay. Yeah, we can turn it down some more. It does feel like it's reacting a lot faster to me. You don't really realize how sluggish a game is until you get a faster computer, and then you're like, holy shit. This is what speed feels like. Either that or all of my perceptions are just busted to begin with. Okay, change sizes are. Yeah, last time we did this, it totally broke on me. Evidently, I don't really need to grab the magnetized ferrite. I think I'm gonna end up doing it anyway. Now that's really not worth my time. Okay, so what do? Head back for my ship? Oh, I see. It wants me to make signal booster, so I need metal plating and other stuff.
Product constructed.
Keep forgetting to bring these with me. Output signal detection online. Navigation subroutines online. Exosuit upgrade unit detection online. Please select navigational task. Triangulate position. Okay, so I got the next one. Okay, so we're gonna go kind of fast on things because, I don't know. And let's hop out for a hot second, because I actually want to turn that blur down. Let's see, is it under video? Yeah, motion blur. Let's turn it down to 40. 45. Okay, and then we're gonna go places. My poor computer, not my poor computer, my poor ship, and those poor trees. Oh, you know what? I haven't changed a damn sound setting in this game. Go figure, it's kind of loud. I was wondering about that. It's like, this sounds a lot louder than normal, and the answer is, of course, it's a new computer. Why wouldn't it be a lot louder than normal? I really don't like sound effects in games. Okay. That should be reasonably better. Guess I gotta go up a bit. Let's see. And we do have the anomaly there, but I don't think we need to care about the anomaly. Is this gonna bring me to the space station? It is. Stop doing that, game. Going for the... No! It really, really freaking wants me to go to that anomaly. It does not want me to go to the suitable site located. I feel like you should be able to point yourself at a location and be like, I want to go to that one. And then it'll just fly you there. Instead, it's just like, okay, point yourself at the right one, and then pulse engine, and you're going to this other one, like, 2 inches away. And it's like, what? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Wander, do you know you can go third person for flying? Yep. I don't always bother because it doesn't feel as good to me. Okay, so this does not have any creepy alien eggs around the outside. That's probably fine. There's dubstep going on in here. Oh, I was right next to the entrance the entire time. Whoops. Nope, that's not an entrance. What the hell? Is it this over here? How the heck do you get into this place? Oh, it's that there. I ran straight past it. Really wish they gave you all these base building parts. I'm actually kind of surprised they don't. Considering, I mean, it's there, it's available. This requires an Atlas pass, doesn't it? Ugh. At least we can do this. Okay, stand at the terminal and watch a beacon from an unknown star endlessly play itself out on the screen. The pattern seems clear, but what to enter? 2738. So it's going left. So A273. Oh, there's a second one of these. Huh. Train generation got kind of funky there. And I can't get in there. If I remember right, they never really have anything particularly useful anyway. Let's see, if you find a manufacturing base, you can unlock the Atlas passes early. Cool. Love the fact that you have unlimited jetpack when... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh.
Thermal protection falling.
Ah. Well, grand scheme of things, I will accept that outcome. I'm noticing the game is still kind of hitchy, which is unfortunate. Because, like, I shouldn't be having this problem. I have the best graphics card money can buy. Let's turn off vignette and scan lines. I don't even need them that much. You can turn off VSync? Blame the CPU. Nah, that's a good point. I do not have the best CPU money can buy. I skimped on that one a little bit. Okay, 39. So it's doing the same thing. So it's 8390. I remember when this first came out, a lot of people were like, how do you... Nothing found. Thanks, game. Real cool. Let's see, so we've got another suitable thing, but I'm gonna head for the ancient rune. And then go up. And around. Let's see, am I still running my mods? Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I'm suddenly having, like, mild processor doubt, and I'm like, maybe I should have gotten the more expensive one. I just remember looking at benchmarks, and the other processors weren't, like, that substantially more powerful. This is gonna take forever. There we go. That's slightly better. Still freaking slow. I really wish it wouldn't have you start dipping into the... Wow. It wouldn't have you start dipping into the atmosphere until you're almost on top of the thing. I tried the other control scheme. Found tethered controls like garbage. I don't remember. I think actually I didn't like tethered either. I'm not entirely sure. I think tethered's just the default they give you, which is why I'm using it. Because it hasn't... I haven't been doing a whole lot of dogfighting, so it didn't seem like it was particularly necessary. Okay. Let us land. Now, we can't triangulate here, but we can check out the... Oh. Well, okay, so the alien runes have some problems. Why is my jetpack out of juice? Does it just not charge while I'm on the ship? I think that's actually the case. That's dumb. I have questions about your architecture, aliens. Namely, what the heck and how did you do this? We'll get out of here. I don't care that I'm a babblefish, a cheater fish. Ancient marker hums at the frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with the voices of Korvac's echoes. Knowledge paves the way of the understanding of probability. The Atlas spoke in fragments. The Atlas interfaces are their shadows. The monoliths are their scattered children. Together they convey the wisdom of the infinite. They must be understood. Language. I actually probably should have done knowledge of the past now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Let's see, you want a mod to make the dialogue go faster since it's so slow? I think there might be a mod for that. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Nope. Nope. Ah. Really is best to do this all from space. A lot easier to fly around in the void. I do like the... How would I describe it? Space dilation? Well, not space dilation. Well, how this game handles speed, I guess. Like, just how much of a difference being in atmosphere versus not being in atmosphere makes for the game. Because, like, you really do, like, motor when you're up there. Which, I guess, makes sense. Let's see, did I get everything? I have no idea. Viking dagger? Nope. Secret stew hold facility. Okay. The observatory's sterile functional layout suggests its former overseer could have been an electronic in origin. Judging by the decades-old beacon flashing on the screen, this entity left the place a long time ago. Who is this guy? Perhaps if I can decipher the code, I can learn where the beacon originated. So it's going to the right this time. No, it's still going to the left. 2916. I gotta stop playing this game super late at night. Is that just taking me back to the alien ruins? It straight up might. I do kind of feel like this game needs a space map situation. Startled the electronic life form from their work. They greet me politely, but when they see my multi-tool, they begin to vibrate with fear. Entity's voice quavers, and their mask slowly turns into a single dilated red light. New Corfax entity. Ebikim, Ural. Monogor, please. Monogor, please. Probably Mercy. They clearly want to get back to their research work. They're too terrified to look away from me. The more I try and calm them down, the more they convulse with fear. It's just that I come in peace. I was a dick. Stupid Corvax being too scared. Oh, no, chairs! Ah! Snap! Snap it about. Alright. I'm like 90% certain that's the, place I was at earlier. Signal booster. Triangulate position. Yeah, I wish this game just gave you like a 3D model of the globe, and as you like ping things, as you ping things in the world and like find stuff. Let's see, decipher, locate nearby structures. I don't see anything super useful, but what I do see is some sweet food. Ooh, what's that? Oh, chili mayonnaise. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna go sit in my ship, and then I guess I'm gonna eat dinner. Because Shell made some sweet dinner. So, dumb question, what is pho? I believe it's pronounced pho. This is a question from chat. It's spelled out P-H-O. Anyway, the answer is actually pretty simple. Oh, is this just a beacon? Yeah, that's just a beacon. That sucks. Anyway, pho or pho, as it's actually pronounced, is Vietnamese soup, noodle soup dish. Yeah, exactly. And it is, how would I describe it? I mean, honestly, it's like a very mild ramen. But it's pretty good. Well, no, it's not always mild. I just find ramen to be a lot more salty. I'm gonna hit some trees for a bit because I'm drinking milk. It's good milk. I should probably pull up a little bit. I should probably also go into space because I'm never gonna get to that. I'm also 90% certain that ancient rune that the signal booster told me about, or that facility told me about, is the one that I've already been to. So I guess we're just gonna do this. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Go to a hollow terminus. Upload your data. Let's find each other. So it's not really spicy then? I like flavor, but not that much heat. I don't think... I've only had pho a couple of times. I think 4 times now, and it's never been spicy. I'm sure that they have spicy versions of pho. But it doesn't have to be. My general recommendation would be... Yeah, actually, I don't know if I've even seen pho that's listed as spicy before. Let's see. Finally made it, and Wander seems to be scratching his belly on some trees. I'm in lazy mode right now. No Man's Sky makes me lazy, but especially now. Also, this is a pretty nice section that I'm flying into. That would be a sweet place to plop a base. The valley. But yes, thank you Asriel the Lost for the 12-month resub. How was life? I assume you've been busy with it. Wow. Yep. Jetpack is out of juice. Yeah. Yep, that's supposed to... That's exactly how that works. There we go. Haven't had to spend much time on Twitch in the past couple months. Understandable, especially if you had a fun summer. Hopefully you did. Or just a busy one. I don't know. My summer was pretty mild. I need to be better at about actually like going out and doing things. But I'm much more of like a spring fall traveler kind of person, because that's when it's not hot. Let's see if you triangulated your position. Let me know when you're ready to receive some data. Here you go. Excellent. We're really getting somewhere. Hold on. Artemis transmits some data of their own. A star chart showing the skies around their location. I don't have any equipment. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here. So I've taken an old-fashioned approach. I've sketched the stars. If you visit a space station, you should find plenty of locals able to match our star patterns. My ship was nearby, so we can't be far apart. I'll patch my translator through so that you can understand what they're saying. You'll need to calibrate it first, but that should only take a few words. Good luck, or maybe see you soon. Ah! Damn it! Tutorial! Artemis translator. Alright. Well, I don't think I can make a microprocessor. Yeah, I still have to buy them or something. This game still has some baffling oversights. Not too many, but definitely some. Definitely enough for me to be like, huh? We might as well grab a bunch of dihydrogen crystals while we're here. I wonder how much money I'm currently sitting on. Probably not too much. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. Now we're going... Right, we're going back to the space station. I'd almost like to do this on another system, just so I have more interesting things to do. Oh, bring news of Artemis to Nada. That's slightly different. Because I was assuming we'd actually go to a space station, not Nada himself. I do appreciate the fact that they're trying to fit Nada and Polo into the game better. I'm really curious what their roadmap is for this game. Oh, you know what? I should change my encoder setup. I bet the reason why we're hitching is actually because I've got my encoding set to CPU, and I should probably set it to my GPU instead. That'd probably help a fair bit. It's been a while since I've changed my recording setup, so it's a little... well, I didn't make the best performance-related choices. I'll load up my other computer to get all my settings correct for next time, but still. Nada saw a signal, traveler friend. Did you connect with Artemis entity? Tell Nada about Artemis. Artemis friend wishes to meet other travelers, but they have... It seems Artemis friend has forgotten Nada. Curious. It is good to help this entity, traveler friend, but Nada advises caution. Ask who Artemis is. Artemis entity is traveler entity, one like you. Nada had made them safe. They were known to Nada. This entity may be Artemis entity, but a different iteration. Another way for Artemis entity to be. Or a fraud. The universe does not like our little home. We do not acknowledge their rules, and they would punish us. Hello. Nada friend guides lost anomalies to our home. Makes them safe from the Crimson Hunter. Nada's great friend indeed. Ask about Artemis. Perhaps Artemis friend has forgotten us. That'd be sad. Or I will think that Artemis friend has traveled somewhere when they have not met us yet. Like somebody to talk to you. Man, I really would love to actually have some of these outfits. Like, look at these pauldrons and stuff. Have you stood before a portal stranger? Or, have you stood before a portal stranger? Felt it leach the life from your skin? Felt your chest burning as its power starts to melt your very being? Say that you have? Traveler narrows their eyes, staring at me, judging my claim. After a moment, they nod. There's respect upon their face. I stood before the portal at Solith Prime, but did not cross the threshold. I reached out. Only the tip of my finger grazed the gateway. The next moment I woke aboard the anomaly. I was transformed. The gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. Nod with respect. Mercury returns my nod. There's much understanding in the simple gesture. I understand nothing. That's another player. You are not, though. What about you? Oh, wait. Is somebody marked specifically? So, continue to help Artemis purchase base stuff. So I guess we gotta work on that one. That gateway might be bugged. I kind of figured as much. Is there a shop here that I can buy? Other than these? Like, is there an actual galactic trade terminal? Let's see, starship, construction. Exosuit research. Oh, I can upgrade my exosuit here. The money for it? Probably gonna go for the tech modules first. There's some bugs. That's still busted. Let's see. Wish you the best, Wanderer, but you're going to go to sleep. Good night. Let's see. Research exosuit upgrades. Now, the translator would be interesting, but I'm learning enough along the way that it's probably not that big of a deal. Oh, and this just requires salvage data. Probably get the cadmium drive. Do I have... I still have some nanite clusters. Let's see if I can get another one. Yep, we can get the emerald drive at the very least. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford it. Okay, so we can definitely make the cadmium drive, but not the emerald one. Well, that is fine. Where's my ship? Wow, almost all of these people are just flying the basic generic ship. Hot dang. You'd think some people would have replaced it by now, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Okay, hyperdrive. Let's not do that again. Okay, so now we've got the cadmium drive. Or, I think that was the cadmium drive. Yeah, which interestingly enough did not actually require cadmium. Okay. I don't really know what's going on with the game. It's certainly bugging out a little bit on me. Which is kind of fine. I mean, I'm not really intending to play too much No Man's Sky today. It is putting me to sleep real quick. And I don't know, my schedule is just a bad nightmare for at least a week. Once I'm done with PAX, well, then I'm just gonna be busy, but at least I'll be able to, like, kind of work with things. But as it stands, I'm trying to front load almost all of my recordings and, like, get things together before I go. And I should absolutely do that with this game. It just makes me sleepy. I think part of it is also I've done this song and dance before, just in a slightly different manner. I have that problem a lot with heavily procedurally generated games, is that I often find myself oh, I see. It allows you to go to the places where you can get cadmium. That makes sense, actually. I'm gonna keep getting those tech slots for the time being. Let's see. While we're here, we don't need that. Because my own exosuit technology... let's see, let's move these. I really wish it would actually show the synergistic effect of them being next to each other. Okay, so do you have anything interesting? Another hyperdrive. Oh, but I'm out of nanites at this point. Never mind. So I guess there's no point in any of that. So let's just go shop and go get that microprocessor. We might also want to try and learn some words from these people. Let's see. Well, I can buy a microprocessor. Holy crap, they're pricey. Graphinium, platinum, salts. Oh, these are on sale. Not for that much, though. Through the same module, so it should give you a bonus of 6.8%. That is less than I was hoping for. Words translated. Wow. Okay. Really wish it wouldn't automatically switch you to a new quest every single time you get one. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, sup? Hello, friend. Do not be Fitzkitty. I am real Korvax. It is Lech. There's something suspicious about this Korvax. There's a smell in the air, a faint perfume that I cannot quite place. Request dialect help. Okay. Tech. Now, do I only learn one word from these guys? And apparently I learned an inhabited outpost. Okay, well, let's go work on the other thing. Anyway, practice language skills. Let's see. Operations entity Eki tilts their head, their speech parser awaiting my input. Recall some of the Korvax words I've learned. Technological. The recoil. Apparently finding something crude about my word choice. Say another word. Depleted. Say another word. They don't seem to like what I'm saying. Slavery. Who judges me? He's just sassing me. Like, he's just disappointed me. Every word I say, he's just disappointed by. I have nothing to say. Well, apparently my standing with the Korvax is decreased because I tried talking to that man. That doesn't make any sense and annoys me. Okay, so I know, like, no Vec words. Okay, let us learn friendship. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna learn words from these people, and hopefully that'll count. Interloper ally. Dialect help. Yeah, every word is disappointment, kind of like my life. Aggression symbol. Okay. I'm not gonna read this because, oh god, it's gonna take forever. I like how all of these people just have translation stuff. Just ready and waiting for me to come by and be like, help, word. And they're like, yes, help. We give words. Dialect help. Friendship symbol. Teach me the Korvax word for repair. I guess it works. I do appreciate that it does seem to be a lot easier to learn all the words in this. Fascinating, intelligence traveler, blah 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 blah. Dialect help. Yeah, they really like me learning words from them, but the moment I try and practice, they're like, "Oh god, shut up!" It's a bit depressing, honestly. Okay, are we done yet? I'll just do one more. Yeah, I'm actually getting to the point where I can, like, fully translate sentences. Wait, what the heck is this thing? Is this something? No, it's just a cool looking thing. Anyway, I've calibrated my word module. Hop back in Junker. At some point, we absolutely have to sit down and just go Oh. Find a life form to ask about your location. Back in we go. And then we'll go check out that outpost. I got too motivated to do things. And that is bad. I am surprised, though, that there isn't some kind of universal translator. Heck, I'm surprised there isn't more, like, cool space tech along the way across the board. Okay. Offer gifts. Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh wait, potential assistance is on the planet. Oh. So far I have 639 words learned. Viking and still broken sentences. Gacker completely unknown. Huh. For me, so far, I'm actually kind of shocked that I know a bunch of conversational words. Because very specifically, like, the last couple times, I'd still learn, like, hundreds of words, and everybody would speak in near broken sentences. But, like, back there, we actually had full, like, communication. With the character, which surprised me. Like, that there were no untranslated words. Because almost always there are untranslated words. In that case, it was a full sentence. Maybe just pure luck, but it was... I feel like it's an accomplishment. Even if it means nothing, it feels important to me. It's because of how many words you got from the rune. It is true. I get 10 words per one of those little language things. This is one hell of a landing job. That was not the platform I thought I was going to end up at. A hue. Insignificance does not register with the convergence of interest, but not of worth. Through the garble of Artemis's translator, it's clear that I am yet to make an impact through the among the Korvax. I need to improve my reputation rank. So now I got to start using the mission board.